Hello everyone, this is Selena from Essence of the Moon, and in today's video I will be going over over part of my book collection. I do have a large book collection of different types of books between reference books and left-handed path and love and light books and psychology books and all that fun stuff that are all witchcraft related, esoteric, new age related. So in today's video I will be going over the left-handed path. So if people do not want to watch this, this is your sign that this is a left-handed path book collection that I do have. So the first one I'm going to show you is the Satanic Bible by Anton LaVey. I have read this book. It is $9.99 in the U.S. A very controversial book, but I like looking at these because I am one who wants to know it all regardless what path it is, and so that I can make up my own opinion on it and not just, oh, it's Anton LaVey, I'm not touching that. I want to know what it's about. I want to read what it's about. And this is why I do have this collection. So as you can see, Baphomet is there on my altar, on one of my altars. If you don't already know by now, my husband is a Freemason and Baphomet is associated with Freemasonry. So that being said, I do have several Baphomet statues, several, not just one. I'm going to say probably 4 statues easily. So he is the largest one. He's a pretty large statue, very heavy. So which is why he's in the background here, because of the topics and the books that I will be showing. So Satanic Bible by Anton LaVey. I also have Aleister Crowley. So you can't talk about Anton LaVey and not really mention Aleister Crowley. This is a book collection that my husband gave me. The Diary of a Drug Fiend, Moonchild, The Book of Lies, Clouds Without Water and White Stains, and The Book of the Law in Liber 777. So I have not read this. I just got this for Christmas this year, but I will be looking into it so that I can see what this is all about. So Aleister Crowley collection, Do What Thou Wilt. Again, another controversial person. Another book, I have not read this book yet. As you can see, it's not even been barely gone through, but it's At Satan's Altar, a collection of prayers, chants, affirmations, hymns, and rituals. Dragon of primordial fire, rise, rise, rise. At the mention of your name, Lord Satan, people shall tremble once again. Dragon of primordial fire. So that is this book with Baphomet, a rattlesnake, and a crow on the cover. Or, not really Baphomet, Black Phillip maybe? Black Goat. Another book, The 3 Magical Books of Solomon, The Testaments of Solomon and His Greater and Lesser Keys in one volume. Again, Aleister Crowley, S.L. McGregor, Mathers, and Connie Bear. I started reading it. I have not finished it, but it does have a lot of the keys in here, conjurations. I think all this stuff is very interesting, regardless what path it is, right-handed, left-handed, if there's even considered a right-handed. So here's the Goetia, part 1. Greater Key of Solomon, Book 1, Book 2, and the Lesser Key of Solomon with the Goetia, Magic Circles, Magical Triangle of Solomon, the Hexagram, Pentagram, Magic Ring, Vessels of Brass, Conjuration, Second Conjuration, Constraint, Invocation. So yeah, another good reference book if you're into the Book of Solomon. another book, Book of the Fallen, Satanic Theory, Ethics, and Practice by Martin McGregor, who is also on that book. I have not read this one yet. It looks, the font is pretty large. I did see demon stuff in here. Cleansing meditation, runic vibration, demonic vibration, chakra spinning, using color. I think looking at and understanding the other path, I think is very helpful. In my opinion, I'm a very balanced person, and I like to kind of see both sides of the picture here, if you say. So it talks about what is Satanism, what does it mean to be satanic, can these questions even be answered without falling back on subjective opinion and personal experience? Here we go, subjective opinion. In this pivotal work, Martin McGregor explores the answers to these questions from a cross-cultural and non-denominational perspective, creating a satanic ethos and remain relevant across cultural, religion, and even satanic lines. Discover a mature and nuanced satanic belief architecture, the result of over 15 years of active left-hand path practice. Learn not only the theory behind Satanism, but also the ethics and practices that make up its actual application. Use the freedom and support offered by Satan to attain mastery in all aspects of your life. Fill your days with these things you want for yourself and live the lifestyle that best suits you. So, again, Book of the Fallen, Satanic Theory, Ethics, and Practice. The next one is Satanic Notebook, Anton LaVey. Collected wisdom, humor, and dark observations by the founder of the Church of Satan. It's the first original collection of LaVey's writings to be published in 2 decades. So, I have looked at it. There are some hymns in here. I have not done any of these on here. I will say that I have not practiced anything in these books. I read them for informational purpose, educational purpose, but I have read some of it. Complete Book of Black Magic and Witchcraft. Includes rituals of black magic, containing true sorcery, infernal necromancy, pacts, and the rites and mysteries of Goetic theurgy. So, again, more Goetic work. I have looked through this. It has symbols, lots of symbols, 7 mysteries, transcendental magic. So, again, another good reference book. Prayers, the circle, composing the circle, conjuration, becoming invisible in those rings while you are invoking. So, the Complete Book of Black Magic and Witchcraft. The next book, Dark Gate, Key to the Left-Hand Path, and Cabinet, I think. So, the squares, how to set up your altar, different colors associated with the zodiac sign, spell work, servitors, grounding, the different demonic forces like Asmodeus, Beelzebub, Lilith, Baal, Samuel. So Lilith would be the moon. There's another one for Earth. Jewish mythology, reincarnation, mortality, Hermeticism, demonoltry, Lithians, Prometheans, Luciferians. So, again, another good reference book for the left-hand path. So, yeah. Here we have the Aleister Crowley Manual, Thelemic Magic for Modern Times. So, this is by Marco Visconti. This is the first no-nonsense practical guide to working with the magic of Aleister Crowley in modern times. So we all live busy lives in increasingly small spaces, but this book shows that to practice magic, you don't need fancy tools, robes, or marble halls. All you need is a will set in stone. So each chapter in this manual is a lesson, following by magical homework designed to put your learning to use from the ground up. Learn the basics and then move on to more advanced skills. The meaning of true will, the tree of life and how to travel its path, the foundation of the magical pyramid, prana, breathing in mystical energy, how to erect the superstructure of your inner temple, the pentagram and hexagram rituals, and so much more. So, I have not gone through this book yet. But, to me it seems like it will all be the same as my other books. So, there's Egyptian magic in here. That was Ra, I think. Yep. Salutations to Ra. So Thoth magic. Tree of life, map of reality. High or low magic. So yeah. Another really good reference book. Satanism, A Beginner's Guide to the Religious Worship of Satan and Demons, Volume 1, Philosophy by Brother Nero. So here is Salvador. Having a moment here remembering who did this. I have a canvas picture of this. So, in this book, in a series of traditional Satanism, Brother Nero, an outspoken advocate of the devil and his ways for over 20 years, focuses on an area of Satanism that few other authors have discussed in detail: the day-to-day philosophy and lifestyle of those who sincerely worship the devil. So, raising children in Satanism, satanic marriage and sexual relationships, the nature of Satan and demons, holy text, traditional Satanism, solitary practice versus joining a coven. I have not read this book, but it's only about 160 pages, maybe 670 pages, and it's large font. But yeah. I love these reference books. I think it's very useful and interesting to have so that you can understand the other side and their perspective, and not be judgmental, as many are in any community. And we are definitely in a very specific niche community, and there's many people that follow or practice both sides, and that's okay. They're, can be gray. So here's a poison path, herbal, baneful herbs. I put this one in here because of the poison path. Again, this is another, like here, I mentioned Solomon's seal, mandrake root, wolfsbane, Aztec tobacco, snowdrop, myrrh, extraction methods. Medicinal nightshade recipes. I think there was probably a flying ointment recipe in here, which if anybody understands that, here's black mandrake, white mandrake, black henbane, harvesting, opium, poppy, moonflower, poison hemlock, black hellebore, insect repellent, oil and soap spray. So yeah, a lot of good recipes in here. Bilsenkraut beer, so it's henbane. Bilsenkraut is in German. Crossroads and the Poison Path. So I did put this in the left-hand path, although it can be also in the path of Hecate, because she does have a lot of poison herbs and flowers that are associated with her. But I decided to put it on this one, and it's Colby Michael, so I have a couple of his books. The next book, Nathan King, Awakening the Witch Blood, Embodying the Art Magical. So as you can see, I have started reading it. They do recommend some readings like Lucifer, Princeps by Peter Gray, The Luminous Stone, Lucifer, Devil's Dozen. So that's the reason why I put this on this left-hand path, is because of the demons and goetic work that comes in here that's associated with this. So, Flight of the Witch, The First Witch, A Rite of Veneration, Operative Magic, Dedication of the Witch Blood, The Witch's Word, Charms of Power, Raising Power, Techniques to Quicken the Witch Blood, Trance Work, Honoring the Witch Gods, and I think they mention maybe servitors in here. Yeah, so left-hand magic. And I added Jason Miller's work in here because he does have protective magic ideas, but I feel like it's also can be for left side. He's also a Hecate devotee. He's in a Hecate Facebook study group that we're in together, and I always see his name come up. So, Protection and Reversal Magic. I have read this multiple times. So you can see I have bookmarks in specific areas. The Wheel of Hecate. So this can also go under Hecate's work. Angelic Protection, Jinx Breakers, Reversing Hand, the Devil's Hand. Here's the Abracadabra and the Sator Square. Where's the Abracadabra? Just saw it. I missed it. Where is it? Here it is. So yeah, Sator Square. I've not worked with this square, but I have with the Sator. Conjuring, Personal Protection. So this can also be go under Hecate's books, which I do have quite a selection of Hecate books. The Crooked Path, Introduction to Traditional Witchcraft, Keldon. I have not read this. Here's a Flying Ointment. Non-toxic flying ointment, wormwood, mugwort, vervain, cinquefoil, poplar buds, grapeseed oil, grated beeswax, and clary sage essential oil. Which I have all of those but one. So I can make non-toxic flying ointment. Baba Yaga, poppets, creating poppets for hexing, which I've not done. I have for self-love ones. So, yeah. Creating a broomstick, Halloween ritual, ritual reflection, raising internal power, manifesting, visualization. So yeah, another really good reference book. This one I have not read. Sophie from the Midwest Magician mentioned this in one of her recent videos of a book that she wanted to get because of its controversy and its people having both like 2 different kinds of reviews on this book. So it's Working with Shadow Magic and Dark Moon, and it has a foreword by Matt Oren, and it's by Kate Furler, I think. So shadow magic occupies a critical but often misunderstood role in the rich history of witchcraft. The book explores topics such as ethical use of animal parts and bones, blood magic, dark moon energy, and other rarely discussed aspects of witchcraft, which is why I have this on my left side, left-handed path. See the Forbidden Craft. So I feel like this is going to be another puppet making materials. You can do a clay recipe one, puppet spells, cursing and other magical manipulations, spells to cause impotence. If anybody needs this, reach out. I can send it to you. I'm not joking. Sacrifice. Looking death and rebirth in the face. Wow. What a chapter. Death is part of the cycle. Funeral rites. Funeral crafts. Working with the dead. Connecting with ancestors. So yeah. A controversial book. Which I think is good. So again, another good reference book. I might be diving into this book sometime this week. So again, Poison Path, Grimoire, Herbal, Dark Herbalism, Poison Magic, and Baneful Allies. Again, another book by Kobe Michael. We just saw one of his books. So Poison Hemlock, Datura, Deadly Nightshade. Again, this one can go under Hecate's or left-handed. I guess can kind of be the same. Datura ointment. So 1 ounce of dried Datura leaves, apple cider vinegar, vodka, carrier oil, and Caranuba wax. Yeah. Another great reference book. Ceremonial blends. Cleansing, purification. So lavender, mugwort, raspberry leaf, sage, skullcap, and spearmint. Spirit smoke, dittany of Crete, henbane leaf or seeds, mugwort, patchouli, skullcap, vervain, and wild lettuce. Catonic anointing ointments. Lilith anointing ointment, Lucifer, Astaroth, Stolas. All of these anointing ointments. So Kobe Michael, The Poison Path Grimoire. Examining the art and science of working with noxious and malefic plants and fungi. Exploring the path of dark herbalism. So, yeah, Kobe Michael. And 2 more books. Death and Destruction, How to Cast Magic Spells for Vengeance, Harm, etc. Very, very small, quick read. Provoke mental illness and insanity. Spell target, flee or die for killing your spell target. For revenge. So some kind of dark stuff in here. And Winning at All Cost. The classic text finally back in print. A complete system of black magic for total success. I have read this book. It's pretty good. Again, using rituals and seals. This is all rituals, by the way. Very, very detailed rituals, which I've not done. But I have read them. So, okay, guys. Well, thank you all very much for sticking around and listening and watching my book collection. Let me know if you guys do any of this work. If you have these books, what you think. Also, if you use them, which is cool. It's completely fine that you do that. I have absolutely zero judgment for me, ever. I'll never judge you on what path you're on. That's between you and whoever you believe in or don't believe in. So, on that note, I would like to thank you all for stopping in. Let me know what you thought, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.